Wooks and Warlocks contains sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and as such is intended for adults. Listener discretion is advised. Content warning can be found in the description.
Hell's bells and brimstone smells, or is that methane? It's all the same when you're in the hells of Lund. Looks like our gang's got themselves in quite a tizzy this time, and there's no telling what it'll take to bring them back from the edge of disaster. But that's just every day in the world of Wooks and Warlocks.
Round and around in the tunnel when it's dark we go.
Hello and welcome to Wooks and Warlocks, a role-playing tour through the summer of love. In this podcast, we'll be playing out a story of adventure and magic using dice and skills to determine the outcomes of our actions. My name is Trey Miller, and I will play the role of Game Master for this journey. I am joined by three of the finest folks to roll the dice. Please introduce yourselves and your characters.
My name's Anthony Ryan. I'll be playing Xxxzantor, the Bugfolk Dragon Master.
My name is Jessie Bennett. I will be playing Granny Glinda. She's a half-fox, half-orc rogue fighter.
My name is John Lombardi. I'll be playing Elijah Woodstone, the Elkfolk Farm Wizard.
Last time, with Tres Kenos and the Happy Tricksters, in the topsy-turvy parallel hell they had been traveling through, we found our adventurers face to face with a chibbering, jabbering Jabberwock, a being that brings madness with its very presence. And they fought not just one, but a plurality of these beasts. Their fight was long and hard, but they were successful in eventually defeating the flock of Jabberwock, leaving one mutilated, bird-like, demonic creature alive. Hopefully for questioning, the group approached in the haze of the mountainside. They began to question the Jabberwock, first in primordial, then abyssal or infernal, then draconic, finally landing in the abyssal language. The Jabberwock responded to Xantor's demand. I yield. We join our adventurers once more in the red haze of the hells of Lund, deep in the mountains, center of the continent, standing next to a citadel that King Kenzie believes holds the very dark gods themselves.
Good, you do that, Xxxzantor says to the thing in the abyssal language. And he looks over at the team and he's like, it talks abyssal.
You're able to talk to him?
Yeah, I know this language. I've been around these parts, you know what I'm saying?
Tell him Granny's going to take his knees off.
All right, Granny.
If you don't tell us where to go.
Okay.
It's true, I will. With needles, too.
Take his knees off?
Like pry his kneecaps off with his needles.
Mm-hmm.
Xxxzantor looks at him. Does he have, like, kneecaps?
Is
he a he? We keep... come on now.
It's a thing.
What?
I exist exclusively to serve my masters.
Well, my crew is gonna, like, totally jack up all your joints. He starts pointing, tapping them on all the joints, the kneecaps and the elbows. Yeah. They're gonna stick needles in all these parts if you don't do what we tell you to do.
I have already agreed to do what you want me to do.
Facts.
What is it you want?
Facts.
My
What's he saying?
existence.
Shut up.
What's he saying?
Question him, Xantor.
Okay, question him. I want to ask him, like, who's his boss, where they're at, what's going on. Like, y'all gotta,
Those are actually very good points. I think you should
Who
ask
sent
all
him?
those questions. Yeah, who sent him?
Who sent you?
I am on patrol. This is what I do.
I don't care. I'm not asked what you were doing, sir, madam. I asked who sent you. Who put you on patrol?
I am in the service of wrath,
Gluttony. Wrath and
pride,
gluttony. Okay.
and greed.
Oh, shit.
All of them.
Oh, wow. Y'all heard that? The names for the gods sound pretty similar in Abyssal that they do in our language, too, so I imagine it came out like...
You repeated some of them out loud. Then I did. Are you saying all of them are here?
Yeah, all 4 of the baddies. The fat one, the mean one, the greedy one.
Gluttony as well, yes.
Yeah, it's gluttony.
Maybe we shouldn't head towards that tower.
Where are they? He asked the thing.
With its weakened, frail form, it's clearly tough for it to lift its arm, but it points its taloned hand to the west, towards the citadel, in the shadows of which your team currently looms. What did he say, Xantor?
He said that all the evil gods are over there in that citadel.
So that's where we must go, then.
How do we get in? What's the safe routes? What's the safe routes? He Xantor gets really pissy for a second, like shoves his crossbow into his neck, and he's like, "Where's the secret entrance? Where is it?"
He says, there is a secret entrance, but you can only reach it if you have wings like mine. Well,
we got one of them.
Yes, you took the words out of my mouth. I can no longer fly to the
All right,
secret.
shut up. He turns back to the team. He tells the team, he's like, "There's only one way in, but we gotta fly."
Well, I don't know how to fly. Do any of you know how to fly?
Well, we don't have to fly. We just have to be on flying. We have to get a flying thing. Like, they had carpets and shit back in the day on the boat. They told me.
I don't think we can all ride on Drake.
Xantor.
Oh, I got Drake!
What you can... I don't believe that Drake is something you can ride on yet. I believe
one at
only
a
on the
time,
ground.
though, right? Drake. He looks over at Drake. Drake, can you get us?
I don't think his wings are strong enough to take us and
He's
fly.
like shaking his head. He's like, fuck. You hear him kind of mumble, I think that's a level 15 thing.
It's alright, kiddo. You're getting there.
Xantor, maybe we can rip
Kisses him.
this other wing off and then tape the two, or attach the two wings to your arms and see if you could use them to fly.
So is the only way in this?
Okay.
That
Still only gets me, and I can just...
I want to see this happen.
I don't think
actually.
that's the best idea. That was kind of dark even for you. You know what I mean? It's
Just graft them onto
I
him.
do have 4 arms.
so
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
We could
yeah.
So
I-
what?
I really am.
So what about the forearms? Do you have hollow bones
I'm
like a
envisioning
bird?
the flying
Because I think you need hollow bones.
Kinda looks
I
cool,
don't know
though.
much about anatomy,
It's
but
not a bird, it's
Elijah,
a
you could
dragon.
throw me?
Can you vibrate your arms so fast like a bumblebee to where we can?
Oh, man, that's
And you could
borderline
use-
insulting.
You could use the other arms to hold us.
Holy shit, okay.
you see the Jabberfrock is looking at you all with kind of a blank stare, and it looks at Xantor and it's like, have I answered all of your questions?
No, you
Kill
have not.
me.
Kill you. Oh, we're gonna pay. You will die for the next 12 days, my friend. You just be real patient. You need
His
water?
eyes go wide
You feeling good?
Hey,
Hey, can we get a quick minor healing spell on this guy? I think he's about to go. I need him for a little longer. Anybody?
That would be king.
That would what? Huh?
Are you asking me to aid in your torture of this being by healing it with my divine magic?
We don't want it to die, but we want it to ask it some more questions. I mean, they call it whatever you want, but
We've
Based on what he's told you so far, you're saying the only way into the citadel is flying, or is that just the only sneaking way in? And then if somebody went in, could they navigate and let us in somewhere else, or is this one of those things where it's it's a fucking rocky ocean of death and you have to fly to get there?
detail, shithead. He looks at the
The Jabberfrock is looking at you both confusedly.
You have to say it back
What-
in his language.
And that's like details, motherfucker. Like, I want no details.
You didn't have to say the details. Okay.
He repeats what I asked to the jabberwock.
I believe there is a ground entrance. It is guarded by the armies of hell. You may attempt to penetrate it at your own death.
I mean, the secret entrance. That's it. Guarded by the armies of hell. How are we? Not very secret.
The secret entrance is not guarded by the armies of hell.
That would be the details I need. You're so close to death. Can we get on with it? We need directions. Can you draw us a map? Does your little pinned down arm work? We need a map. How are you? Okay, we're gonna drag you.
His arms are pinned down, so I guess he can't do any drawing of a map. Are you gonna release his arm,
guys? How do you? He turns back to the crew. Like, excuse me, my voice. How do y'all want to find out how to get to the? There is a secret entrance. We have to fly there, but.
Can we see the building from where we're at? Can we just look over? And
it's
over
that's
there.
the Citadel.
I think we're going over there. I don't know if we need a map or anything.
We could tie his legs together and then hold on to the other end of the rope like a little leash and then just kind of carry him around like that.
That's where my head was going, yeah, because I want to keep him alive a little bit. Yes, he keeps wanting to die, but he just tried to kill us, him and all of us. Was that your family, by the way?
I will tell you all the details of the building you are approaching if you give me the gift of death.
What did he say, Xantor?
He wants us to kill him. I told him no.
I said I would give him the details of the buildings. You just hear him
You think Parker could help us take his soul out so we can keep on to his soul and ask it questions while we're inside?
Fucking spirit torture. I dig it. I
don't know if I want Parker to be involved in spirit torture. I mean, that doesn't really seem...
What are you talking about? This is getting out of hand. Is he offering to give you information on the building? We need to know the specs of the tower we are approaching. Is there any way you can achieve that information?
He says to the thing, specs. I need specs of the building.
I already told you. I will tell you everything in exchange for the gift of death.
That doesn't... Okay.
Is he still asking to be killed, Xantor?
Yeah, but I say, give me the specs.
Tell him we'll kill him. Tell him to draw the specs,
I will happily slit your throat as soon as you tell me everything I need.
If we had are you about to unpin one of his arms?
I'm gonna do something.
I'm gonna hoof stomp the shit out of his leg so he can't break his leg
right now.
Yeah. That's a really good idea. Yeah, he was definitely gonna run. So are you gonna?
Yeah, if you're gonna undoing one arm, as it's you're reaching for it, I'm just gonna out of nowhere.
Okay, roll for attack. Yeah, I think it's gonna probably automatically hit because he's restrained, so it's automatic critical hit.
Yeah, I can see Elijah being
dirty 20.
So how much damage is that?
I don't know. It's just a hoof. What do you add extra for a hoof stomp?
No, actually, I think it's just 1 plus your strength modifier.
It says 5.
Okay, so he's gonna take 5 damage, and he's oh, and snap. His leg is broken. He is even closer to death. And fight, I'll tell you. And he draws with the best visibility with his outstretched talon and the ash and dust of the hellish landscape. He makes a little schematic of a tower, and you see that this tower seems to have 3 main levels. The lowest level is a mechanical garage filled with bikes and tools and mechanical apparatus. The middle level, he draws you see it looks like vials of it's beakers for science experiments and things like that, and it shows conveyor belts, and there's clearly some things are being made on this middle level. And then the top level, it shows he puts desks and screens, and it looks like people in suits. And then there's a very top floor, of the tower, and he draws a big circle above the top, and he tells Xantor that there's a portal there between your world and his. This is how they get between. I do not know who is there now, who is where and what form.
Secret entrance is where?
You'll need to go through the top.
Y'all, that
in
looks
through
just
the
like it looks just like the building that we were fighting in.
the tallest thing we've ever seen, and the secret entrance is on the top, guys. Check it. You see this little thing he drew in the sand over here? Like, this is the... And he, like, relays all the information, and then, like, tells them that we fly in through the top.
What's that big circle up top?
A portal to our world, he says. This frickin' henchman on patrol, who I'm sure knows all about the portals to our world. You know what I'm saying?
you would kill me. He just starts
He
screaming.
kicks him in the Xxxzantor kicks him in the face.
He screams louder.
Xxxzantor
and
repeatedly kicks him in the face.
All right, roll for damage.
Elijah's recalling a dream where he saw a big building and people were being thrown off the top of this big building.
What? That's wild.
It looks just like this thing I saw in my dream. I didn't think-
Dreams can have some powerful stuff, you know. I'm just saying, like, it's good to remember that. You're saying we should be careful. We don't even know how we're gonna get up there yet. So.
Just four.
I'm not sure. I'm just going to pay much close attention next time we take a rest.
Yeah, sure, of course.
An unarmed strike was what that would be?
Yeah,
Just
like 4 of them. Because you said you were kicking him repeatedly.
Yeah, in my mind, I was like, if he screamed after the first one, I would kick him again.
And then you kicked him again.
And then I would kick him
Oh, you're just beating the hell out of him.
I would say 3 times.
So by the 3rd kick, he is dead. You kicked
course.
his neck snaps, and he is now dead.
Yeah, wish granted.
And the award for the least efficient way to kill an individual goes to Xantor today.
Hey, fuck this guy, man. Did you see that? Like, oh, look at the big building over there. The secret entrance is to fly in through the top. Like,
Yeah, but now you got
Goo on
whatever.
my foot?
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
goo all over your feet and
And
the
your
bottom of
zoot
your
suit.
pantsuit. Your zoot suit's got goo on it.
I mean, that is gross.
I don't think mending will help
You
you.
press the digitation. I might have that spell. Hold on, let me check. He's gonna clean everybody up. Actually, he's like, yes, I do. In fact,
I'll
This is a
mend
good
it if it got
spell.
torn at all. I'll make your zoot suit all nice again for
yeah.
you.
So everybody's mended and prestidigitated. So we're looking quite fabulous. Still
Almost
still
like
still no way to get inside the building. I don't believe a frontal assault is the best bet, but if I were to rest upon it, it is possible I could come up with a solution.
I could definitely, turn me and another person into a flying creature of the sorts that will, get us up there. It's not too much of a I can't turn us into like dragons or nothing like that, but some low level 1 creature.
I'm a great scout, and we could just summon something too. I could summon a little bird to go scouting for us.
Scouting's always good.
Yeah.
You
I don't
can
mind.
scout with it. You can go with Drake. I can turn you into something. You can fly in the clouds with Drake.
That sounds so nice.
Next to him, not on him. It's not exactly what you wanted, but it's close. You'd be like a co-pilot.
Bro, guys, like, where are we? Like, this...
We're in hell.
It feels like hell.
It looks just like Loon, though. It's just dark and spooky and red and ghostly, and I'm trying not to pay attention to it because it's scaring me a little bit. But the way them things just like came out like flying monkeys coming down attacking us.
Fucking scary shit. You guys ever seen anything like this, detective?
What are you talking to? Fucking me? You think I never seen? Listen, I was.
Yes,
the
you're the
craziest
only
shit in my
detective
life was
here.
Tax Jella up until you fucking fools came along. Hey, you know what?
You're
I'm here
having
for
an
it,
adventure. We're having a fun time.
I'm a
here.
fucking
Come on.
vampire.
Oh, well, there is that. There is
This shit
there's that,
kinda
which makes
sucks.
you
We
cool.
can, we can find a cure, I'm sure.
I'm really hopeful.
Completely forgot about that. Do you need like some blood or something?
Feel it.
I don't know what to do. I'm getting pretty hungry, but you guys don't look that delicious. I don't know. Maybe let's talk about it later.
What about this thing on the ground?
That thing's got demon blood. I don't know what happens when you eat demons' bloods, but I don't think I want to find out. I'd rather have a little rumbling in my tumbling than suck down a little bit of that sloppy toppy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
All
I
right,
know what
so
you're saying.
listen, I don't know much about what's have yous, but I need to rest. That battle kind of was rough for me. It was rough for me as well. Like, if we could rest and regain our slots. What I mean by slots is like I reserve a bit of energy within myself, and I need to restore the power. Surely a solution might come to mind.
Should we take some shifts and sleep in shifts?
Y'all want to just camp right here? We could cook up some of this here body.
Yo,
the
like I
Jabberwocky
was
body.
saying about the bloods and the shits and I'm not eating demons.
Well, that's for you. You don't need. I mean, yeah, it's not for
Bro.
you. I'm talking to. Look, You're a vampire. Obviously, we need to get you some rabbit or something, some kind of simple little creature that you can munch on. Is there? No.
Is this a
You
safe
eat all
place?
you want.
Can we even sleep here? Is it
That's what
even
I'm
possible?
saying. I mean, there's the mountainside. It's it seems cool.
That's why I'm saying we sleep in shifts, so that way one person or two.
I
is
guess
always
like
watching.
I thought we were in some weird hellish through that portal. I'm just wondering, do we even have the ability to sleep here?
I don't know. This thing fucking stinks. He looks down at the body and then takes. He's like, if we're gonna set up camp, we need to go downwind a little bit. I mean,
Here's the best thing that I
upwind?
can do, and you're going to see King Kenzie's going to reach into his cloak and he's going to pull out a scroll. He's like, I believe I can help us at least with a place to rest. Let us find an outcropping where we won't be seen. And you see King Kenzie's going to walk into the rocks to where a few points meet in such a way that the area is obscured from overhead, and he's going to read from his scroll, and where he is casting the spell after about a minute's time, he completes the scroll's ritual and a tiny hut appears. We will be safe in here from scrying eyes, and we can rest. There will be no need to place watch.
Is that I think I've heard it. Is that Xavier's tiny hut?
That is Xavier's tiny hut.
Oh my god! I saw an old a witchy woman back in the day do something like that. That's pretty awesome. Where'd you pick that up?
I once met the Wizard himself while I was on an adventure.
The Wizard.
He was in some sort of shadow money wizard gang. I'm not sure about all of it, but they sold scrolls, and I did pick this one up from X.
Wow, dope.
Yes.
Thanks, King. These things are great. They'll keep us safe. They'll keep us warm. They're super, super awesome, and they smell great. Like Xantor pops.
It does smell better than it. He was just complaining about the smell out here. Yo, I'll go with a sleep fucking anyway. I mean, I can't really sleep anymore being a vampire and all that, but I'll go into a meditative coma for a 4 to 8 hours and recover my energies.
Elijah's already turned around. He's sitting down. He's kind of turned away from the conversation. He's just into his book and kind of meditating and chilling. He's gonna do a mixed rest / go through his see what he can whip up.
So as you each cut into the hut for your rest, you will have a little bit of you'll regain your spell slots, you'll regain your energies. It'll be a normal long rest for most of you, but for Elijah, this will become an out-of-time, out-of-body experience as you meditate with your book. Much like before, you find your astral self projected inside the pages where you meet with the spirit of the book itself.
Our little koala man's there again.
Little koala man's there
Down by
again.
the brook, just hanging out by that nice water.
Koala la la la, koala la la la.
What's up, man?
He says, drop the hips, and he works his hips a little bit. He does a little dance. And he says, it seems like you could use some help.
I think you just gave it to me.
Well, I had something in mind, but if you're having a Dewey Cox moment, you must follow it.
Were you going to tell me to summon and turn into a hippogriff?
Wow, that's a great idea. I was going to say it seems like you needed some help and offer you the spell seeming, but if the hips was about using a polymorph to turn into a hippogriff, that's a great idea. Either way, I wanted to teach you some spells. So did you already know the polymorph spell?
I mean, yeah.
So seeming then, do you know that one?
No.
That's the one I was going to teach you. Well, it lets you turn your entire group into something else for a period of time. Let's see. Hold on. Let's look at it.
What? So a super polymorph?
It's not like polymorph per se. Well, let's just read the text from my ancient ledger and another book that looks just like your book, but smaller inside the book by the brook appears, and he starts flipping through the pages, and it says,
"Man, you got an elder book too."
I am the elder book. So duration is 8 hours, and any number of creatures that you can see within range. This spell allows you to change the appearance of any number of creatures that you can see within range. You give each target a new illusory appearance. The spell disguises the physical appearance as well as clothing, armors, weapons, and equipment. You can make each creature seem 1 foot shorter or 1 foot taller, appear thin, fat, or in between. You cannot change a target's body type, so you must choose a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs. Otherwise, the extent of the illusion is up to you. The spell lasts for the duration, unless you use your action to dismiss it sooner. Anyway, there's more there, but that's basically the gist of it, if you wanted. But the hippogriff idea, that would get you to the top. This would get you through the bottom. Either way, you have options.
It'll be good to have, though, because just in case we get caught, we can all, like, I can make everybody look like everybody else that's catching us.
Your brilliance is evidenced by your every action, Elijah. I can see why you are the current carrier of the Elder's Book.
I've been reading the shit out of this book. I mean, you.
I didn't even know you could read.
I taught myself, and I had some help along the way from a friendly owl.
Woohoo!
Yeah, that's what he does.
I am so glad. I am so glad. Elijah, you must show the way to your companions.
I would love to kick it here, but yeah, I do. I think I got to get back. You wouldn't happen to have like a turkey leg or something I could take on the road?
This is all in the astral plane. There's no turkey leg. Wait, what am I talking about? I'm a high-powered wizard, and he's going to conjure a turkey leg and hand it to you.
Yeah, turkey leg.
Yes,
I'm going to fall back out of the portal.
Yeah, so you appear back in the world holding your book in one hand and a massive turkey leg in the other.
Oh, I did get a turkey leg. Y'all want some turkey leg? I got a plane.
Yo, is there still blood in it? Like, can I fucking...
You can take a bite. You can try to suck some juice out. I think it's more fried.
He takes a bite out of it, and his like fangs hit it first. And as soon as his fangs hit it, and his tongue hits, he's like, "Rah!" And he like kind of, he doesn't spit it out, but he just like, he doesn't bite it because
I'll pass it around to everybody so they can rip off like a piece of the turkey leg and have some meat. And yeah, I'm planned up. I got an idea, but I mean, if we guys want to finish your rest,
what's your plan? I feel like it has been about 8 hours. I feel rejuvenated. What's going on?
And then I'm going to turn myself into a pretty beautiful, large flying creature, big enough at least for Granny to fly on my back. And I figured, because I have that ability that I can pretty much always cast it on myself, I can also use some of my spell slot ability and turn Xxxzantor into something as well. That way we could all get up to the tippy top and sneak our way.
You're gonna be like deaf when you do that though, right? Because this like concentrating on two things at once, or what?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know much about the magics. I know you got that.
I've never tried it.
You got the special thing going on.
I might be. In that case, Granny would have to kind of steer me.
Ratatouille style.
He's like blind first, right, and then deaf, and then dumb. Or is it dumb and then deaf, then blind? I can't remember.
We can hook up some reins to you, Elijah.
I don't mind. Once I'm in this creature, you do what you got to do. I'm not going to bite you or nothing.
All right, so listen, that's 2 for, and all that. So you got 2 hippogriffs, and we got like 3 people. Wouldn't be, flying things. Is you gonna make Xxxzantor big enough to hold 2 people? You got like a big eagle or something?
You handing out hippogriffs, homie?
Yeah, I was thinking that, like turn him into a big bird, and he could just hold y'all on his claws.
Yeah, all right. I would like prefer maybe to. Oh shit!
Be a lion griff.
I'm gonna.
Eagle.
I'll volunteer
griff.
to be gripped by the husk or whatever, so that Granny Glinda can ride on the hippogriff. Like that's good. That's what we want, right? Like I don't want to ride on the hippogriff myself. I'd rather be with the claws and the dangling above the death and all that. But hey, Xxxzantor, you're cool, right? Like you're gonna successfully like carry us. This is kind of so your plan is for him to
we
grip
just
us?
woke up in the sweet pad. I'm like drinking my grog or whatever for breakfast, and what happened, Elijah? You like can turn us all into cool flying shit now? Is that like?
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to wear my blindfold, so I'm gonna be a blind bird flying thing, like horse bird thing.
Okay, check it. If you can turn me into something big with a tail, and you can turn yourself into something big with a soft beak that doesn't bite my tail too hard or whatever, like I can fly in front and you can bite on my tail, and like I can guide you.
Or we can just hook up some horse reins to you.
Yeah, that
Either way works.
Rope.
Either way works. Yeah, we
Well,
can
he's
use that
gonna
rope
have
that I
old
still
Granny
have.
Glenda. See, I'm real concerned. Honestly, I'm concerned as well. I mean, you're saying that this
I can
Xxxzantor
fly.
is going to grab us with his claws as a
Claws?
giant bird and carry us up the mountain.
Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to be quite big enough to grab both of you, so I'm going to have to use my last ability, and it will make me deaf and dumb.
You'll be dumb
as well
too?
as blind, but it will allow me to enlarge your birdness, and you'll be big enough then to carry both of them. I do believe.
This is highly
we
irregular.
Maybe we should turn him into a hippogriff as well, and just enlarge the hippogriff, so that way they don't
ride
have
on his
to-
back?
Yeah, instead of the claws.
I just wanted to.
Lord,
I wanted to see him
I
in
love
feet.
you. That's why I love her so much with the not having me in
I
the
wanted to-
claws and the shit. I'm gonna cry, y'all. This is.
I was going
this-
for variety, a little flavor, and like having them be able to like drop them onto the roof. From
Well,
your
so
little
if we're
feet.
talking about variety and flavor and all that, like, maybe we should. You think you could like do that thing over there? And he points at the Jabberwock. He's like, what do you think? It's like maybe we should look like.
Oh yeah, I guess we should kind of blend in. I was thinking like beasts of light and divine.
They're gonna.
Radiance.
That's like the opposite of what these guys like. They're gonna
Yeah.
shoot us down for sure if we go in glowing, and radiant. I mean, I like. Don't get me wrong,
I
dig
honestly
it,
am
I
willing.
dig
I
it.
feel kind of rested. Like we could go in guns blazing, but that's what we'd be doing. I think if we didn't have or maybe I don't know. Like, what do you guys think? I'm just spitballing here.
We could split up.
So you could do 3 different spells, but you personally would have to go deaf, dumb, and blind.
Yeah. If we wanted to avoid that, I think the best thing would be like me, you, and Granny take flight with Drake. And
Drake can't fly down. He's too small.
Drake can only fly by himself. So
Well, no, I was thinking like at that point, you could have your dream of riding Drake, because I would just turn you into like a little dung beetle.
we could do that later. That does sound very fun.
You could sit on his back and you'd get to fly. He could carry a dung beetle.
But we are
That's true. That's true.
have y'all thought what do we even because we're the 4 death gods are right over there, and we're about to go to the portal. If we could just get through that portal, we're out of here, right? Like in theory, that's what this dude said before we.
Our goal is not to
Kick
get
his
out of
face
here.
in.
We came here to get answers, to try to stop these bastards, to try to see what our purpose is in this realm. And we will
All right, I'm just gonna say
fight.
it pains me to say this, but if we're just trying to get in there and get information, the damned best thing we can do is just drop Granny onto the roof solo and let her sneak throughout that bitch and bring intel.
I don't agree with that. I normally I would be comfortable with something like this, but I mean, there's just a lot of people in that building for me
That's
to be
right.
dropped off.
You drop me
alone.
off too. Me and Granny together, ain't nothing can stop the 2 of us. We're enough for all the hells. Ain't that right, Glenda?
You can't
Please
exactly.
don't leave me with him alone.
I don't think you can have Harry shooting off his thrills and being sneaky. We
How
need
about
another
this?
stabby stab.
No.
We send up Harry and Granny and Drake. Drake flies up with Harry and Granny, goes with them. We get disguised as because you can disguise us, right? You were saying you can make us look like the soldiers.
Yeah, I can do that.
We have two crews coming in. One from the bottom, one from the top. The one from the bottom's disguised like soldiers. The one from the top has Drake.
That's a great. And then what we'll have to do, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be blindfolded again at this point. You guys could have me like in a wheelie cart, like with a blindfold on. And you're like, this poor man's been injured and blinded and more, and we got to take him to the doctor.
I like your RP, baby.
Why don't we all just go in together, disguised from the bottom, so we can stick together, and all of us will be disguised? Can't you cast that spell on all of us being disguised as the army people without
Oh yeah,
being
definitely.
blindfolded too.
I think we could do that, but then that takes all the flavor out of the aerial assault.
We're going.
I mean,
up
I was
against
down for the
4
aerial
gods.
assault. I was just saying maybe to be a jab of rock instead of a hippogriff, like the whole
that's
exact
true.
original plan, but just like a different skin on it, you know?
I like
What's
it.
the range on your change group of people into looking like something else spell? Is that like, can that cover this whole thing?
It's unlimited.
So like, you can do that regardless. You're gonna do that. Drake will turn into a drabber of rock because that's his like common creature type.
Oh no, I mean I can polymorph myself and one other person into another creature. As far as
And then enlarge it.
and then I can
that's
enlarge
gonna
it, and
carry
and
two
that'll
people,
carry.
so have a
yeah.
big jab of rock and a little jab of rock.
We can do that.
Yes.
And then Drake, we'll just have to deal with Drake at a later date. He'll deal with
He's
his own
flying.
thing.
He's on patrol.
And
Basically
since
a dragon anyways. Like I said, hell,
does
they
a
love
Jabberwock
dragons.
have a tail?
It's like got like a bird tail. It's
We
not
just
really big.
killed
Because you're bigger than me. Like you guys will be the bigger one, and then I'll fly behind and do what you were talking about. I'll just kind of hold on to your tail with my mouth, and Granny can also steer me a little bit with a rope to
I think
assist.
that's
And
a
just in
good
case we
idea.
get separated,
All right,
you can fly me.
Let's do it.
Let's try it. Try it out.
All right. And I'm gonna like hold out my arm towards Xantor, and at the same time that it starts to like shine a little white, a little flickery, like little stars.
Like a diamond.
And then it puts the little stars, little glittery like cloud starts to come out and go over Xantor at the same time that like the hand that's casting the spell like turns into I guess an arm or a wing, and then start to like transform.
Xantor transforms into a abyssal-looking creature.
And like
Very large one.
the last part that I remembered to cast at the end as like the blindfold's going on, and I'm transforming, and then Elijah's little man hand snaps, and it like makes Xantor's bird thing enlarge.
Nice. So you are now hellish beings. Granny Glenda, you are normal, and you are able to climb onto Elijah's back. Yeah, I guess we'll get up on Xantor over there, and we climb up on Xantor.
My backpack turned into like a saddlebag. So now you like the saddlebag's next to you, and you can like pull out that rope that's in there and
Yeah.
like string it up around my head.
All right, so are you guys going to go ahead and fly up?
Polymorph Xantor like
Yeah.
does a little kissy face at the guys getting on. He's like, "Come on, fellas," like jump on up because he's
They're
holding.
not
Who's he
happy.
holding? But he's holding King and
Detective Harry.
Yeah. Drake's
Nice.
flying beside us, so it's like three of us coming in.
Oh, I got you. I'm leading this party too, right?
So I'm going to need you guys to roll a stealth check as a group as you approach.
I'm gonna use invisibility on myself.
Oh, great.
Smart
That's great.
move. Even though we're hiding behind the bigger ones, still you don't want them to see you like riding. We don't want to seem piloted.
Mm-hmm.
Stealth.
13.
Also a 13.
Oh, wow. The number to beat was 25, and you got a 26. That's so great. So your approach does not go noticed. Granny Glenda, you do not get to help because you are invisible, but you do not hurt because you are invisible. So your approach goes unnoticed, and you all flap onto the roof. There is currently no one on the roof, and the powerful, energetic portal before you resonates with an intensity that is familiar to Elijah, as he created a similar portal not long ago. It is also familiar to Xantor and Granny Glenda because its energy is similar to the portal you traveled through to get to the Hells, and also the portal that traveled you through time and space, bringing you to present-day Lund. There is a spiral staircase leading to the third and top level of the tower.
Well, should we perhaps look around for those guys to question?
Yeah, the portal that we see, or is it the portal we passed? It was on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
So you say we came in the second floor.
You're on the top floor, The very, very
roof.
top where the roof is, and then below that's the third floor.
Third floor. So okay, we're going. So going down.
So
to
third
the third
floor. To review, the third floor was like the corporate offices. The second floor was like manufacturing and laboratory experimentation. Bottom floor was garage and rec rooms and things like that.
Tools and stuff like
stuff.
that. All right. So, in the portal on top, if we're landing on the roof, is there anything like attached to the portal? Like anything that like seems like that's generating the portal, or is the portal just there? Like,
It
on
is
its
just
own?
there.
So there's no like pulling something out and like shutting it down.
Is there area for us to fly and land like up there right by the portal?
Yeah. So this tower is probably 200 foot in radius with the portal 200 foot in diameter, so like 100 foot radius, with the portal being like 20 foot in diameter in the very center, floating about 5 feet in the air, with a staircase leading up to it. You're able to land anywhere on the tower around that, and it has a quality almost like a 3D object in an old video game where it seems to be facing you no matter what direction you look at it from. There's like a 2D face of this portal always pointing towards you.
All right.
Maybe we could wait for somebody to come up the stairs to use the portal, stop them for questioning. Or we could just go down the stairs and try to find someone.
Well, you since you're invisible, maybe like take a sneak down and just until you see something, and then we'll come right back and let us know what it's looking like in there, and if there's
How long
activity.
does your invisibility last?
1 hour.
Oh, okay, great.
If there's any activity, like as we're approaching in and we're talking to each other, and like we'll also be paying attention to see if there is activity of people like coming in and out of this portal, or if it's one of those where it's like this thing might be used in a week or something, you know, like
Right,
if it's
okay.
regular or like sporadic.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and head down the stairs in a sneaky way and try to see what's going
All
on
right,
down
roll for stealth with advantage as you approach the stairs and begin to travel down them.
And Xantor, if he's still in that flying form, he'd like to just drop off King and Harry and then like fly around the building.
Well, are you maintaining concentration on these spells, Elijah?
When we land, did it go away? Do we probably?
He was just talking
Oh
with...
yeah,
so-
no. If when we landed, like we would have transformed. Back.
Okay, facts.
26.
So with your 26, you're able to stealthily travel down the flight of stairs spiraling around the outside of the building. Although you're only going down roughly 20 feet, it's quite a few stairs because they go around the outside circumference of the building. You move down, and the stony castle-like exterior gives way to a surprisingly modern, brightly lit office building
It's got the fluorescence.
with fluorescent lights, cubicles, and large mahogany doors leading to the administrative offices, labeled as such on the doors. You see workers milling about. You see another set of stairs, a door leading to another set of stairs that would take you further down the tower. Where do you go?
I'm going to try to stay where I am and kind of listen to what the workers in that room, like in the cubicles, are saying and stuff like
All
that.
right, roll for perception.
18.
All right, so with your 18, you overhear a conversation between two workers talking quietly between their cubicles. Geez, Marge, like, what do you think? Anastasia's got just unrealistic expectations. Hush, Julie. If you're not careful, they're going to hear you, and you're going to get us both fired. You know that... Oh, I do not want to go back to level 1. I cannot go back to that life. I worked so hard to get here, and there's no way I'm going back with those grunts. And Daryl, do you know how he looks at me? Listen, Maj, it's gonna be okay. I was with Isaac for a while, and, he's a bit of a taskmaster, but they're not going to kick us off the 3rd floor. We're really good at what we do, And what we do is, we're preparing the way. You know what's going on here. It's always been this way, and it always will be. The gods aren't here yet, but when they show up, they're going to need people like us. That's just the way it is. If you aren't quiet, Julie, we're not going to be here when the gods arrive. They continue in hushed whispers, but it's hard to make out anything further.
Okay, Granny Glinda's gonna head back upstairs and kind of tell the group what she heard. So guys, it seems like it's based on levels, and the lower levels are the shitty people, and they probably hate it here. I mean, they hate their job so much, and I think this place is run by Anastasia in order to pave the way for whatever the gods have planned, not the good gods, but the evil gods. And so maybe we can start at level 1 and help them, or talk them into joining our crew and team up with them to take over this place.
Are you saying that the gods aren't here?
The gods aren't here yet, is what they were saying.
What does that mean?
This is one of their, places they're getting ready for the gods, so we could either blow it up or make all them come to our side, because they're disgruntled, right, is what you're saying, Granny?
The first level workers are probably disgruntled.
Yeah, they're disgruntled or they're fucking dumb. Did they say any other names besides Anastasia? I remember Anastasia was that broad that was at the fucking Jolene's. She was trying to fuck up our crew, and who did they say any other names?
They said Anastasia, and I can't remember if they said any other names.
I wonder if they mentioned that Daryl fucker that turned me into a vampire.
I do not recall seeing anything about Daryl.
There was a little one with him as well. I think
that little goblin. I mean, I'm being a cop. I know everybody knows who Isaac Klotz is. That's the best drug runner in all of the Sandy, all of Lund, all of anywhere,
But it seems like the whole organization is pretty hush-hush, so I'm not sure how much information we'll be able to get out of these people.
So are they
It's a gang building.
Are they in the upside down like us? I'm so confused, because if they're working in there for the demons to come back here, dude, where the hell are the bad gods at? Are they causing havoc through the other side of the portal?
These are the questions we need answers to.
And then they're gonna come back here, and so what's happening in this tower, on the other side of the portal?
Maybe we should try to find Anastasia.
Yeah, I like where your head's at, too. Okay, so the corpos, right? Hear me out. Let's go. So the corpos, right? They run and buy all the buildings in all the big metropolitan areas that they use as front buildings for the organizations, right? Now, we know that. We've seen them. We've heard about it. They got their It's the same structure. Levels.
They're using portals.
They're using portals to get powers from this place, the demon world. Fucking hell, they're using the horrible demon power and the Dark Lords to channel it into their business ventures to then make more money, to get more whores, to get more gold.
It seems like they're trying to complete the manifestations of the gods into forms that can travel between the realms. We know that love, magic, Festivius. We know good gods exist. We know wrath, gluttony, greed. We know these evil gods exist. Air quotes exist, of course, but what does that truly mean? Perhaps the efforts of these corpos, these rat bastards, and these various towers that they're concocting, these 2 towers. Perhaps they serve as a focal point to give some sort of form to these dark gods. We may be beating them to the punch, though, If we're here before it is done, we must do all we can to sabotage the efforts here. You think we can get them to our side, Glenda?
Perhaps the first floor if we show them a better way. Maybe even the second floor, too, if the first floor decided to join us. But the third floor is scared. They're scared.
How dumb do you think them fellas on the first floor are?
I mean, pretty dumb. There's no telling that. It might be like 1 in every 7.5 are smart, you know.
Because if it's like a garage and they're kind of dumb.
You're super cool. I'm kind of not following you guys, but go ahead.
They're kind of dumb. They work in a garage. What do guys that work in a garage or a shop love the most?
Fucking awesome shit.
Their tools.
Oh, yeah.
What if I turned their tools into a small army that rebelled against their leaders, and do you think they would support their tools and join them in battle?
I mean,
This is crazy.
that might work. I
like-
was thinking you were going to convince them you were a king or a god or something.
I mean, yeah,
God of the tools.
once their tools come and start fighting for us, then
How are we all going to get down there?
I don't know.
Xantor looks over the edge.
Yeah, I guess we could fall.
That's a long fall.
Do you got any spells?
Of course, yeah. I mean, I can, like, I think, is that this character?
What if you were to head downstairs
Yeah,
with Granny
cool.
Glenda and spy on the people, and perhaps you could see what the corpos look like and cast a spell to make it look like your corpos, then you would have free access to the whole building.
And then instead of tools, just make the computers come alive, or their checkbooks or something.
We should avoid the corpos until we've got the loyalty of the whole building behind us. They would be the hardest to crack. They stand the most to lose.
I was thinking like work from the top down.
I'm willing to try whatever you guys decide. You know, as long as it's not
It
like
all
a
sounds
stupid
cool.
idea, right, King? As long as it's not a stupid idea, yes.
Like jumping off.
Well, we need a jumping off point.
Yeah.
That's
Fuck, this is great. This is fun. This is fun, guys. We're having fun today.
Elijah, would you like to try to sneak to see what the people look like?
I mean, I'll go. I can go take a look, but what am I checking for?
You have a spell you just learned called seeming.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess I would need to know what they look like and what they're wearing.
That's what I was thinking.
But are we trying to look like the third floor people or the first floor people?
The third floor's got the power, right?
We need to get to the first floor, and we're on the 4th floor.
Let's dress up like corpos and go down there and take their coffee and stuff.
Oh, you're right. Because it's like a hierarchy, like you were saying. The third floor kind of rules over the second and the first. Second gets to bully the first. So, yeah, we definitely... All right, we're going to do that. That's a
Right,
great
Granny?
idea.
That's what was on the third. The next floor down from us is the corporates, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah, if you could just go see what they look like, and then come back up here and make us look like them, that would be great.
Granny Glenda's gonna help.
Okay, so you guys go down together. You have Granny Glenda's help, so you'll be rolling for
sneak.
stealth with advantage.
Super sneak.
How's Glenda doing?
Natural 20
All right.
without advantage.
So you get a real good look at them.
14.
Oh boy. So what did you actually roll?
I rolled a 5.
So, I think if Elijah had rolled anything other than a natural 20, and I think it goes like this, like you're leading Elijah down and you're moving with grace, and you're so focused on making sure that Elijah doesn't misstep that you actually trip on one of the stairs and would fall, but Elijah, you reach out with your metal arm real quick and grab Glenda before she falls, causing a noise.
It like go-go gadgets, like extends a little bit and becomes a little tiny hand because I needed it to reach farther than it could.
So it's like the alien mouth, but like a little hand that comes out of the end.
It
Of
grabs onto the back of her like hood and her coat and like picks her back, picks you up straight again. Don't be falling around over here.
Thank you.
So you make it down, and
And I got a 16 for perception after
yeah.
that.
So you see about a dozen or so different corpos walking around. You get a clear vision of what these folks look like, and you managed to clock enough of them that you could actually amalgamate features and make a new look that doesn't match any one person, but would
Like
be
an AI
similar
version of them.
each. Yeah, you can make an AI version of them. Yes, yes. Hopefully, the proper number of fingers. We're gonna roll to see.
The fingers and toes are gonna be all booked up.
Let's see the D100.
That's great.
Or here, we'll roll a D6 for number of phalanges. 3. So you get 3 phalanges.
Hey, can you make me into I saw these Caucasian guys the other day. Like, can you make me into like a Caucasian human
Yo,
guy?
what's a Caucasian?
It's they're like pale skinned fellas.
Pale skin?
Yeah, they're human. They're humans.
You're talking about like I feel like people north of Yamaya kind of look like that, but I don't know what this Caucasian is.
Oh yeah, that's from.
Is it like a chicken person?
That's funny, chicken person. Yes. May I be a pale-skinned humanoid named Kevin, please, as long as we're turning people into corporate people?
Yeah, I want to be a pale-skinned humanoid named Kevin, too. That sounds cool.
I mean, I'm just gonna make us all pale-skinned humanoids named Kevin. How about that?
Yes. With like slightly different haircuts.
As a flock of Kevins, you walk down the stairs together. Do you walk stealthily, or do you walk like...
We're gonna walk like I
Full
think what I was thinking
confidence.
is like somebody ahead of us, kind of like walking like they're showing the rest of us like the business, or like, you know, like
Who's going to take the lead?
Who's the most, what's that thing called? Charismatic. Not me, and I'm not going to pretend this time. This is dangerous, and I know it.
And like I'm gonna grab a rock off the ground, and I'm gonna use like transmute it, or like alchemy it, and like stretch it. You see, it's like a rock, and then all of a sudden I stretch it into like a thin, flat, like rectangular piece of wood, and then I give it to whoever's going in front, Granny, so it looks like a clipboard. Like
All right,
she's
so
taking
you're going
notes.
to roll for performance, and you'll have advantage on this.
Oh.
Granny Glenda is rolling for performance.
Oh, okay, good. Oh my goodness. My performance is so
Not you,
bad.
Elijah. No, it's Glenda.
25.
All right, so with your 25, you have taken the lead, and you are walking chipper, strong, and confident into the corporate offices. Lead us through to the next floor.
Alrighty, Kevins, follow me down this way.
As
Thanks,
she's talking,
Kevin.
I'm gonna be like pointing at
Yes,
stuff, like
Kevin.
agreeing with her.
Yes,
like
of course.
she's-
Yes,
ma'am.
yes, we all wish we had
It looks
clipboards
right.
like you, Kevin.
Thanks,
Kevin.
Yo, that Kevin's got a fine ass. You ever think about that?
Whoa.
Nope.
Yeah, we're going to have to call HR on you, Kevin.
That's true, Kevin. You need to calm down.
Chill out, Harry.
Okay, so I lead
Who's
him,
Harry? I'm
lead
Kevin.
him down the down.
Do we need a group performance to make our way through this office?
I'd say with the 25, Kevin did good enough that we don't need to.
Oh, thank goodness.
Bunch of Kevins just walking through. This is great.
Okay, so now we're on the second floor.
You're on the stairs leading to the second floor.
Okay.
As you go down the spiral stairs, acrid smells begin to hit your nostrils. The smell is familiar from your various fights with the gassers. You recognize the noxious fumes of the horrid gas that has been tainting the people and festivals of Lund. As you break through the doorway into the large chamber of the second floor, you notice huge vats of chemicals being fed different objects on conveyor belts. This is the quintessential villain's lair from the third act of a Batman movie. All sorts of crazy scientific things are happening here. Everyone's wearing white lab coats.
Granny Kevin is going to cover the face and nose with like my tie. I'm guessing, or wearing like ties. And
So
stuff.
you're gonna pull your tie up. I feel like the other Kevins, the NPC Kevins, are going to do that and follow suit. They're gonna put their All right. Roll for stealth as you all walk through the room.
Everybody ruffle your brow a little bit and make it look like you're disappointed with them.
And
Like
hold-
whoever you look at.
Hold there.
make them feel insecure about themselves, you know, if you make eye contact with anybody. $16 for me for stealth.
21.
All right.
14.
Those are great rolls. You're able to, with ties over your Kevin faces, mumble your way through the second floor, moving as a unit. Roll for perception.
9.
7.
Dirty 20.
All right, so Elijah and Xantor, you do not notice, but Glenda, you see that there is a green goblin on a hovering device floating around the room, and he has taken notice of your group as you move towards the stairs to the next floor.
Granny Kevin is just going to kind of start shouting about, oh, we need to go check out things downstairs and make sure they're getting this work done because we haven't gotten any of the reports in since the last week. And just
Roll for yeah. Oh, that seems correct to me. Roll for deception.
Can we all deceive?
Sure, you can help.
17.
All right, that's pretty good.
What do I don't add anything to it, but I got to roll to 16.
All right. Is Xantor speaking at all, or is he? So that's probably for the best. With your 16 and your 17, the goblin floating around the room, supervising everything, looks at you, shakes his head, and continues about his work without investigating. You move to the first floor of the tower in the mountainside.
So while we're kind of in is there like the stairway is in between, like where we won't be heard by the second floor or the first floor?
Sure, there's a little bit of that. I mean, you could be quiet about it. It's always possible that you're going to run into somebody on the stairs.
Sure.
But
so guys, do you think we should drop the spell now and go in as ourselves and try to convince them, or present ourselves as their bosses and try to convince them to uprise?
We're still gonna make the tools come to life.
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to turn back into myself, and my clothes are kind of poor. And then you guys just start beating the hell out of me. And I'm gonna be like, but you can't treat us like that down here, right? And then I'll try to stand up to you, and as you're about to do the final blow to me, then I'll make the tools come to my aid, and maybe we can rally behind the tools.
Oh, that's a great idea, Elijah.
and then what?
Yeah,
What about all those
overly
Kevins?
complex at all.
Well, we'll just sneak out the front door and then turn back into ourselves.
While
and
the
then
tools
come
is
in.
doing stuff? All right.
Yeah.
Fuck it, let's try it. I'm down. So who's
This
going to
is
hit you
gonna be
first?
great.
No, we're pretend hitting, right?
No, we're going to beat the shit out of
I
them.
mean,
You
no,
gotta make it
no,
real. You gotta make it real.
Like,
Gotta do it real good.
so
Wow.
Elijah, are you gonna turn into one of these first floor folks, or you're just gonna?
I'm just gonna turn back into myself, but I look first floor enough. I'm a farmer.
Do you? Yeah. Okay.
I'm a wizard farmer.
You're a wizard farmer. This is gonna fit in perfectly with the gangster bike mafia on the first floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna cover myself up in some grease.
Okay.
I'll get myself all dirty first, and then I'll fall down the stairs, and you guys come down below, behind me.
Well, you're
and
going to
I'm
get to
like,
grease. Is there grease?
Yeah, I'll find. Let me
Roll for grease.
stealth down here and roll for perception.
Well, maybe give yourself some a leather jacket or something.
Natural 20 for stealth. Get
You
down there
found
looking for some grease.
okay. So you look like you look like Oliver Twist now. Like
Yeah.
you're very, very
I
sympathetic.
gotta give it to you.
I'm gonna time it.
you
And
look
I'm just
great.
gonna fall down the stairs, and you guys come beating behind and yelling at me and beating me.
Yeah. So
okay.
you falling down the stairs?
Yep.
Roll for performance.
Performance.
Xantor looks at Granny and so we're just gonna go beat him up now?
Well, we gotta talk a lot.
I'm
of shit,
definitely
too.
gonna, and Harry's gonna just start diving down the stairs after Elijah as he's falling. What was your performance roll?
11.
So that's not bad. You fall and yell out as you had planned to. What does that sound like?
That ain't got to do with me. I'm a man.
Hey, I'll teach yous to mess with a Kevin, and Harry's gonna come up and start kicking you in the hips. Like he's like, and that's what you get for thinking that you could ever be better than a floor 2 or 3. You was just a floor 1 little fucker, and he just kicks you.
I feel so oppressed.
All you are is a piece of garbage. You'll never be a Kevin like us, you piece of shit. How dare you?
Damn greatest mirror. One of these days,
Yeah, Xxxzantor like slaps him. Be like,
we're not going to take it anymore, and we're
Shut
going
up.
to fight back.
Shut up. You're not a Kevin. Ugh.
Roll for performance. We're looking for a total of over 35 for the 3 of you as a group.
Oh, goodness. Roll good.
Xxxzantor got a 5 on his first roll.
I got a 25, so.
What?
I rolled a 17.
Yeah.
So I don't have to roll that high then.
You have to roll at least a 5.
15.
Oh,
Plus
okay,
0.
good. So as you're getting the shit beaten out of you, Elijah, the other workers on the floor look around and look towards you. They're very sympathetic. They're like, hey, yo, don't fuck with him. Hey, that's not cool. Hey, leave him alone. And you see people are starting to rally around you.
I'm going to take my final stance and receive the final blow that I need from either Xantor or Granny.
Here,
Stupid fucking Kevin.
you just see, what is it?
Stupid fucking Kevin.
And then you hit him. Okay.
And then as she hits, I'm going to go down and then hit the floor. And then I'm going to look up and take a survey around of all like the large size tools that are laying around near the bikers or within their
there's
view.
tools of many different sizes and shapes. Drills, hydraulic things, anvils. There's screwdrivers, hammers, saws. There's a sawzall.
I'm going to use my 6th level, my 6th level spell slot and cast animate objects. And in a true like Disney Fantasia fashion, all of these tools start to come to life and like ding 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 ding, and they start marching, and then they start coming after y'all, and then I stand, and as they're chasing y'all up the stairs, I say, unite and take back the 2nd level.
So, yeah, Granny Kevin is gonna, like, start crying. Oh my god, it's my biggest fear. Their objects are finally taking over. And run out the, like, front door to kind of run around the corner to transform back into...
So you're running out the front door?
Oh, no, back up.
We're gonna go back up?
Yeah, we're going back up to the
Okay,
2nd.
yeah.
Because you guys need to get out of sight enough to drop... And then, like, I can, to drop your whatever gear and your little spell can be turned back into yourselves.
Okay, so going up the front.
We'll try to
First
lead the
floor
revolt
stairs.
back up.
Yeah, and then, like, the tools, I'm not going to actually have them attacking
So
you.
let's
They're just looking like they're attacking
let's have
you.
Granny Glenda and Xantor roll for stealth as they run up the stairs. Elijah, you're on the bottom floor. There is an army of objects between you and your companions, and there is a small crowd of heaven's devils rallying behind you. Roll for stealth, Xantor and Granny Glenda. How'd you guys do?
Xxxzantor wouldn't want to be stealthy. He'd be like, the fucking robot. He'd be like trying to be really loud, letting the whole 2nd floor know that there's like an army of robots coming.
Okay, but you're not gonna drop. So you're gonna stay as a Kevin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know. Am I concentrating on that? Or am I drop it all?
It's really up to. I guess
Yeah.
it's up to Elijah.
Once I see you guys go out of sight, I'm gonna drop it to where you guys just turn into yourselves, and then you kind of just need to. That's why the stealth
That's why
to
the
hide
stealth.
as they go
Facts.
by, and then it's gonna happen.
How'd you guys do?
24.
And I'm gonna turn around to the other guys and be like, "Don't let your tools do better than you. They have something they're living for. Join them in rebellion."
12.
12. And what'd you go? 24. So roll for persuasion with advantage, Elijah Woodstone, to see how your impassioned plea has gone.
An 8.
Oh, so with your 8, you see that the heavens devils are just sort of some of them do run upstairs, admittedly, like Not a lot, but some of them do. About a half dozen. The main bulk stay in the room. Most are continuing about their tasks. Not quite convinced, but their tools are going, and they're a little nonplussed about their tools disappearing, and so
your warranties will be voided.
They're going to go after their tools, and they're kind of looking at you like, what the fuck's this guy doing with their tools? The room does clear out, and Granny Glenda and Xxxzantor are able to return back to the bottom as the Heaven's Devils rush past them, either to wage war on the second floor unsuccessfully because there's only a couple of them, or to gather their tools, which are also trying to wage war on the second floor. As you reunite, where do you guys reunite? Are you going to try to regroup on the first floor, or are you going to regroup in the
stairway, right?
Elijah, do you...
Yeah, we can go back up, like, behind whoever went up. But what I'm thinking is, like, if Xxxzantor did yell out and, like, alerted, like, I would immediately start having the animated tools start to attack the lab people.
So there's a war happening up there.
That way, maybe, like, even if the bikers didn't want to fight, when they get up there to get their tools, they're going to take a shot because their tools are already doing the deed.
So as all this happens and you're preparing your spells and your objects to attack, the civil war of this tower has begun. A voice rings out from behind you up the stairs. A somewhat familiar voice. You've heard it one other time before. The voice of Daryl Trueblood echoes up the stairs. You guys ready for round 2? And we'll pick up there next time on the next thrilling episode of Wooks and Warlocks.
Thrilling indeed. Harry's going to bring out the thrills. Get him some revenge.
Secret mind control thing though, because Daryl is the one that turned him into a vampire.
Oh no.
So he can...
Round and around in the tunnel when it's dark we go, searching through the rubble for what once was spark like a shout in the night. And the sight of the past, it can fill us with fear all night, though we know the wheel comes back after time. Oh, sweet time. And the soul will rise from the ashes. We will climb as we shout into the night. Let no man use my battle cry.
Wooks and Warlocks features Anthony Ryan as Xxxzantor, the Bugfolk Ranger, Jesse Bennett as Granny Glenda, half Foxfolk Rogue, John Lombardi as Elijah Woodstone, the Elk Folk Wizard, and Trey Miller as Dungeon Master. Intro and outro feature the song Flight of the Phoenix by Tirefire. Recording and editing are completed in-house by the Wooks and Warlocks team, recording consultation provided by Adam Horwitz. You can find us online at Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Discord under the name Wooks and Warlocks. Links can be found in the description. If you would like to sponsor an episode of Wooks and Warlocks, please contact us at wooksandwarlocks@gmail.com. Thank you for listening.
Dark clouds brewing a storm deep in the sky. Words spoken in anger, vibrant like a neon sign in the mind's eye, multiplied by time and time again. It's those we love that we lose when we struggle with what's inside, just hoping for hope, something to ward off the fright. And the soul will rise from the ashes.